Yo guys, what's up? Shadow here, and welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers! Today we're gonna still be working on this beauty over here, but also I'm actually gonna add some more solar panels to the construction down there because we've been getting outages again, which is annoying as hell. So yeah, let me just grab a few solar panels. I think we need 32 per solar panel, so that would be 64. Then we need a bunch of that, I think some of that, some of that, some of that, and girders as well, but yeah. Okay. At least I think I'm gonna add like 2 solar panels. We're gonna see. So right now I think the sun is going... I think it's going this way. So we probably should add some solar panels... I wonder if we should add some down ways pointed solar panels like this. Yeah, why not? Let's do that real quick. So some more glass, components, girders. That's all we need. Okay. Ow! And not kill ourselves in the process. That would be nice. So, let me try to get that for you. So, yeah, let's take with us about 100, well, 100 of those, 100 of those, the rest glass. That should be a-okay. I really hope this will at least a little bit help with the freaking power issue that we're having. Because as the sun goes down, this panel will get more exposure. Kind of like these two as well, but I think even more. And then as soon as it's downward, we might have to add more here. We'll see. Also, I think I will keep this bit after construction. You know, the space anchor, basically. If we want to build something else, I think that's a good idea. So, where were we? Oh yeah, right. I think we've done the main construction of this system, and now... Oh yeah, I said I wanted to do the upper floor where computers and everything else is gonna be at. So, let's do the floor first there. I think that's more important, so we can start putting things onto that floor. That was the wrong direction. So yeah, let's try to do this real quick. We'll go from here. Of course my energy is low. It's always low. Very annoying. I had a lot of fun recently building turrets in creative with Mark's turret, automatic turret script. No, I'm not quite sure what the script is called, but it basically, the script allows you to control custom turrets with mouse, and it is amazing. Especially now, because before, if you wanted to have a turret that is basically 360 degrees movable, or at least can control elevation and orientation, then you would need like 2 rotors, and that would mean your turret is kind of offset to the side, or at least not symmetrical. Even if it's not visible to the outside, it's not symmetrical, and that kind of pissed me off. And now with hinges, you can actually put a rotor as a base and then put a hinge on top of that. And that makes like a perfect turret platform. So I've been screwing around with that a bit. It's kind of cool. So I think you can make a lot cooler turrets designs with those hinges. Which is nice, you know? But yeah, I'm not quite sure we're gonna do this here. We could, technically, although... I mean, custom turrets are the best with, like, modded weaponry, because the standard weaponry is just not that exciting, but still. But yeah, I don't want to overload this save game here with mods, so...
No energy.
Oh yeah, no energy. Yeah, I gotcha. Don't you worry. There you go. Have some energy. So yeah, we're just trying to finish the control section of the rocket launcher wing. I'm not even sure how I'm gonna call that. Because it's not torpedo bay, because they're not torpedoes. They're rockets. Rocket Bay? Rocket Launcher Bay? I'm not... Michael Bay? I'm really not sure. We'll see. I guess, but yeah. Or like, weapon control facility or something like that. I'm a bit unsure of the name yet. I'm sure I'm gonna come up with something good. Eventually. Okay. So, that pretty much... Yeah, pretty much used up all of it. Okay. So, first and foremost... Let me get a few different components so we can start putting things down. I'll get some of you, some of you, some of you, and some of you. And then first, I want rails. I like rails. I use rails a lot now in Creative for a lot of different things. Well, mostly for railing purposes, but still. I do like rails. Before, I always put down catwalks to basically fulfill the same function, but rails do it way better. Also, I just realized... Oh, I think we can... yeah, I think we can take these blocks off now. I think we had these before, because we're not sure that these were connected to anything. But now they are, so we can take all of these blocks off. No worries. There we go. I just wanted to say it looks kind of non-symmetrical, but yeah, that was because of that block there. Okay, so let's put down the rails, and then in the middle there is going to be a gap. I'm not quite sure if we're going to put some staircasing or something in here, or if we're just going to say if you repair the parts over here, you have to have a jetpack and fly around the whole stuff. Not sure about that. Okay. So, when you come in, do we want to have... let's see, do we want to have these slopes? I think so. That would make for a smoother transition into the room. Yes, okay. And then... Let me think about this. 1, 2, 3. Let me just put a block there. Just for no particular reason. And another one here. Now, I think what I'd like to do... Actually, this block is not... Let me think about this again. Hold on. Because I wanted to have some workstations, essentially. Oh, we already have it in our bar here. I want to have some of these around, you know, as a kind of like workstation to monitor all the parameters for rocketry, ballistics and whatnot. Oh, maybe we'll just make 3. Maybe that's not a bad idea. Just make 3 of those things. Yeah, I'm sure that's fine. Oh, that's the wrong way around, though. We might use automatic LCD scripts on these, but I'm not quite sure what I would display on them, honestly. Alright, let's try to fill them up with the necessary components. Already ran out of interior plates. Construction components, I mean. Yep. There we go. Oh, God, I'm getting caught there. Oh, boy. So, let me get, I think, a few... We don't need that anymore. A few of you, a bunch of you. I think a bunch of you, and then a lot of freaking computers. Definitely. Also motors will be needed, but that all in due time. Yes! Oh, more displays even. Gee, okay. Also, more freaking computers. We'll take 100 more, and then we should be done. Right. 100 more computers. Let's make a few more displays. What else did we need? Oh yeah, motors, and then we'll take some more of that, and then we'll make the ceiling of the whole thing. Because I want to kind of play around a little bit with the ceiling and the decorations and whatnot. There we go. Okay, now let's put in the ceiling. Also, make a hole for freaking oxygen, right? Don't forget the oxygen hole. We're probably gonna just put it into the middle. Although I kind of wanted to put a programmable block in here somewhere. Kind of, you know, like as a... to basically look like some sort of server AI kind of thing. That helps control the rockets, but I don't know. I mean, we could just make the thingy here, right, before it goes into the descent here, and then we can still have a programmable block right here. Just like that. I mean, yeah, I think that will work. Just start on the welding here. Yes, I think we can get this done today. At least the, you know, the control part, if that makes sense. So that's our aim. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. So let's get more components. Also, I just, you know, have nothing else to do, so let me ramble a bit. I've been playing a lot of Sniper Elite recently. I know, old game. Well, actually, I've gotten myself the, I think it was Complete Edition or something it was called, I believe, on Steam sale, which includes all 4 games. And then I played through the first 3, you know, for nostalgic purposes, because I played those back in the day when they came out on PlayStation, pretty much. So, I had good memories of those, and then I suddenly realized, hold on, I've never played Sniper Elite 4. So, I just recently started playing it last week or so, and my god, it's the best of the all the Sniper Elite games. If you ever played one of them, or actually, rather, if you haven't played one of those, I mean, the first one, it's not even worth talking about the first one that much, because it's very dated now. Like, horribly dated, actually, if you look at it. It looks terrible. It's just not what you remember it to be. Then, you know, 2 and 3 are both quite decent, but they both suffer from a very, very basic problem.
Energy critical.
And, oh god, what else did I need to pick up? Computers? Displays? I'm not even sure anymore. They basically suffer from hallway syndrome, I like to call it. And that means basically every mission is super freaking linear. And it's very sad. Sniper Elite 2, or V2 as it likes to be called, it's the most guilty of it, because there it's basically go through this corridor, fight some people, go to the corridor. Oh, look, there's like a plaza, which is a bit bigger, fight people, go through the corridor. Sometimes you go back to a corridor and then new enemies appear. And it's very super linear, and it's, you know, it's not bad, but you start to notice it very quickly. And then, oh, construction components were missing. Oh well. And then the Sniper Elite 3, the Africa theater of war, or whatever you want to call it. That was a little bit better, because instead of just having a corridor after a corridor, they have more like an open plaza and an open area and another open area, but still very linear. And when I started playing Sniper Elite 4, I was like, oh, it's probably gonna be the same. I mean, that's what the game is about, you know? It's what it does best. And then The first time in the first level when I opened up the map, I had to pick off my shaft floor because it kind of almost turned into an open world game. This sounds kind of stupid because it's a mission-based game and the map changes every time, but the maps were huge, and I noticed I spent about, when I first played through the game, I spent about an hour and a half per mission. That's excessive. At least for Sniper Elite standard, that is. And the thing is, you can even you can complete them a lot quicker if you want to. I started doing challenges after I played through it one time, and there's missions where the first time around I had like 1 hour, and then when I did the challenge I had like 6 minutes. If you only go for like primary objective and you don't give a fuck about stealth, you can just run through it and absolutely go to town, you know? You can really be an absolute speed demon and just race through it. Which I kind of like that, you know? A game that gives you options like that, because it's not like the stealthy approach is the best or the fast approach is the best. Both are very satisfying in their own rights. You know what I mean? Because the stealth thing is, it really gives you that cool feeling of hunting people. You know, you mark them, you sneak around, you pick the best moment for the shot, you take them out, and then you hide them somewhere in the grass, and then you go pick your next target. And you do that for an hour, and you feel like, damn, I really took these guys apart. And then on the other hand, if you blaze through it in like 10 minutes, and you just have one gunfight after another, you're just running from cover to cover, blowing up people. That is also fun. You know? I don't know. I had a lot of fun with it. I'm definitely gonna play it some more. I want to get all the collectibles and all the challenges and everything, because that's the kind of game where I really like, you know, putting some hours in and getting these weird, annoying challenges. Like going through the whole level but only use melee. That's in a sniper game, which is really weird, but yeah. It's also sometimes these challenges are heckin' difficult. Even sometimes it's only your own habits that you're fighting. Because there's like, you have binoculars in the game and you can mark enemies, you know? So you will see them, they're highlighted through terrain, you can see in which direction they're looking. It's such a useful feature. And then there is a challenge, you have to go through the mission without ever tagging somebody. And I tried it, and I was like 100% sure that I got it, and in the end I saw the challenge failed, and it was like I marked 1 or 2 people just out of habit. You know, I saw something in the distance and I just quickly, binoculars, mark, and then put binoculars away and just go my merry way. I didn't even realize it. It was such a, yeah, like a habit, you know? You just get into it, you just do it. I'm just used to doing that. It's very interesting. But yeah, you know, I don't think I would have bought the games if they weren't on sale, because they're not that good. Especially if you're only interested in the campaign. I mean, the campaign, if you're really quick, lasts between maybe, let's say, 8 hours tops, maybe 10. I don't know, but it's not a huge campaign. It's like 8 missions or something. And some really weird thing is they, at least in Sniper Elite 4, they have a few weapons that they brought in as DLC, which is, you know, fine. You know, I guess you make money somehow, right? Okay, fine. You don't have to buy them. And normally I wouldn't mind, but then I realized one of the DLC weapons, because I bought all the DLC for that, or it was in the pack, I believe, already, that one of the DLC weapons is basically so freaking overpowered that why would you ever use anything else? It's basically a weapon with a permanently affixed suppressor, which makes your sniping shots permanently suppressed, which is incredibly overpowered. Because normally, if you want to shoot suppressed, you either have to find a loud source of noise that masks your shots, which is only there every once in a while in a level, or you have to use suppression ammo, which is like, I guess, low pressure ammo that doesn't, or subsonic ammo somehow. And then while using that ammo, you actually get a suppressor on your weapon, but only for these few bullets, right? And with that weapon that has a permanent suppressor, you basically all your shots are suppressed forever. And it's just so overpowered. You can just run through the level and snipe people left and right. You don't have to care about the enemy knowing your position or anything. It just doesn't matter. You know, sometimes it's just weird if you basically this DLC basically makes the game not pay to win, because you can easily win without it, but my god. I mean, it's like if you thought the game had an easy mode and that was easy, then this just made it like you could probably play it blind, I suppose, but yeah. And I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of weapons to choose from. You don't have to use that overpowered boomstick, so yeah. But yeah, we've been playing a lot of that recently. We had a lot of fun. Also, oh yeah, I realized next week I'm actually gone. I'm gone for a week. I'm gonna be on holidays, so I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna have videos for that, because normally I pre-record stuff, but the last few weeks were very stressful, a lot of things to do, so I'm not quite sure I can do that. We'll see. But yeah. So let me get one more load of steel plates. And let's see how far we get. Let's try to make it look as good as possible. I mean, it's already, I already kind of like it. I'm gonna smooth it out in the end with some slopes, of course. But all the smoothing out of the outer hull is basically gonna happen right at the end. You know, when everything else is done. And we can just focus on aesthetics, you know. You know what? I think I'm actually gonna get one more load of steel plates, just so we can make a nice, you know, get all of these done, so we have a nice welded front for the thumbnail screenshot. One has to think about these things, right? So let's get all of these done. Nice. Okay. Yeah, okay, one more, and we're done. And then we actually got most of it already welded. Oh my god, I just saw it, we're super low in steel plates. Production, go! There's something to do at least. Alright, let's just fix all of these. Oh, the horror, I have to replicate this on the other side as well. Oh well, that's what you get if you don't build in creative mode with symmetry mode, right? Oh. Good thing we noticed that. I hope I haven't fucked that up anywhere else, actually, now that I'm thinking of it. There we go. So from here, this should look quite awesome, actually. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Okay. Let me just real quick adjust some of the brightness of these interior lights. What are we gonna call this? Let's call it... I'm actually not sure. Rocket left. Yes. I mean, that's good enough to identify where it is. That is A-okay. Gonna go radius about 7.5. Yes, that looks very good. Yeah, we might need a central one right here, just to light up that bit as well. Oh. Yeah, I see. We need some more stuff before we can do that. I cannot leave that undone, otherwise I will forget. Oh, okay, we don't need that much. There we go. While we have this stuff here, let's weld. You know, when we already get a lot of steel plates, we should use them, right? Just gonna put all of these in if we can. Yes. There we go. We're even trying to weld this symmetrically. Beautiful. Okay. So now... Oh, and now... I'm an idiot, actually. Hold on. Just need to borrow some steel plates. Thank you. Because the entire point why we got steel plates was to fix this, right? So, yeah. There we go. We'll just put a light here. I think that will be fine. Let's check that out. That's gonna be another interior light. We're gonna call it all the same. And I think we had it about 7.5, so 7 should be enough. Yes! That is cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. So I would say that is pretty sweet. Fire control, or whatever you want to call it. Missile control. Missile control sounds pretty cool. Missile control, left wing. Yes. Awesome. Okay. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and take care.